Hey pickers, Carla here, and today we're going to talk about scales. Scales. They're a very important foundational thing to learn, and they help you increase your speed, but they also are the basics for all melodies. If you can do scales, you can do all kinds of melodies. So today I just want to start with the C major open scale. There are basically two kinds of scales: open scales, closed scales. And the open scales will have open strings in them. So this one, for example, has 3rd fret and then open string, then 2nd fret, 3rd string, open string. I'm going to go back over this, don't worry. 2nd fret, open string, 1st fret. So there's a mix of open and fretted notes. A closed scale, and don't worry about learning this, just to give you an overview, a closed scale, there are no open strings in it. So this one would go 3rd fret, 5th fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. Never had an open string in it. That's a closed scale. We'll study that one in another video. Today I just want to study the C major open scale, meaning it has some open strings in it. And you may also note the major scale is the one that goes do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It's also the thing if you go up to a xylophone, like the kid's xylophone that just has the 8 bars on it, that's the major scale. And if you play it, it'll go. Play it backwards from the high note, the little tiny bar down. That's the sound you're going to get. Sound of Christmas carols, the sound of nursery rhymes, the sound of a lot of folk tunes. It's the basic foundation, and then all music that comes after that either comes from the African influence with rock and roll and blues, or it's based off major scales and modifications of it. So if you got the major scale, you've got the foundation, and then you can go off in all directions once you have that down. Oh, also bluegrass. Lots of major scales in bluegrass. So let's begin and learn this scale. 5th string, 3rd fret, 4th string open, 4th string 2nd fret, 4th string 3rd fret, open 3rd string, 2nd fret 3rd string, open 2nd string, and 1st fret of the 2nd string. So let's try that one more time. 5th string, 3rd fret. 4th string, open. 4th string, 2nd fret. 4th string, 3rd fret. Open 3rd string. 3rd string, 2nd fret. Open 2nd string. And 2nd string, 1st fret. Now let's try, that's ascending or going up. Let's try it descending or going down. So we're going to start with the note that we just ended on, 1st fret, 2nd string. All right? Then open 2nd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, open 3rd string, 4th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, open 4th string, and now we're back where we started, 3rd fret, 5th string. I have 1 finger per fret, which is another thing I really suggest that you don't play the scale just only using 1 finger. Then you have to watch your finger all the time because you're constantly shifting. Try to use the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, the 2nd finger when the 2nd fret comes up, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, obviously nothing on the open string, and 1st finger on the 1st fret. So when you're practicing it, try to stick to that, because then you can play in the dark, because you can just feel where you are. One interesting song that's really easy to demonstrate how useful the scale is in melodies that you already know. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. That's just the scale, going backwards. Alright, so this scale, I suggest you really get it down before you try to learn any other scales. Once you've got that down, and you can do it. Start using alternate picking. So we'll play every note twice. Down, up, on the 3rd fret, and then open. Down, up, and then 2nd fret. Down, up, and then 3rd fret. Down, up, open 3rd. Down, up, 2nd fret, 3rd string. 2nd string open. Down, up. So we're playing every note twice. And 1st fret, down, up. And then descending, going down. Down, up, open 2nd. 2nd fret on the 3rd string, down, up. 3rd string, open. 4th string, 3rd fret. 2nd fret. Open 4th. And our home base here, the first note we start with, 3rd fret, 5th string, down, up. And that will help with your speed too. When you can do alternate picking with the down, up, your pick has to come back up anyway. So if you can hit the string when you're doing it, that gives you the ability to play twice as fast than if you just did all downs. So that will sound like this. Have fun with this scale, the first C major scale, and we will add more open scales, and then after that we'll learn some closed scales, which are a little harder, but they're also easier in another way because you can learn all 12 keys with just one pattern. Ooh, that sounds exciting. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I sure would appreciate it if you hit subscribe, because then you'll find out when I'm going to post the next videos on the next open scales and closed scales and other fantastic topics that are super useful. Happy picking. For those of you who've been playing for a little while and you got that first part down, stay tuned for the bonus section where I add a few notes at the top and a few notes at the bottom so that it covers all 6 strings. Stay tuned for that. Once you've learned, we're going to learn the little few extra notes at the top and a few extra notes on the bottom. So we'll play this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, or 302, 302, 01. Now let's keep going. So we're on the 2nd string, and we'll go 3, and then open 1st, 1st fret, 3rd fret. We'll finish it out because we're going to use those notes. The 1st string's right there. It makes perfectly good sense to use it. And we're not going to finish out because then you have to shift. So we're just going to stay down here. So again, the added part is we're here at the end of the scale, and we're going to add 3rd fret, open 1st, 1st fret, 3rd fret. And then we're going to turn around and go back. Keep going as we did before. Open, 2, open, 3 on the 4th, 2nd, open, 3 on the 5th. And then let's keep going and get the bottom notes. So still on the 5th string, 2nd fret, open, 6th string, 3rd fret, 1st fret, open, back to the 1st fret, 3rd fret, 5th string open, 5th string 2nd fret, and 5th string 3rd fret. So let's do that bottom part again. So starting with 5th string, 3rd, 2nd, open, 6th string, 3rd, 1st, open, 1st, 3rd, 5th string open, open, 2, 3. And let me play it for you, and here's what it's going to sound like. The part we already know. Bonus notes. That where we stopped, but we're going to keep going and do the rest of the low notes. All right. Another example of a song that uses the major scale is Wildwood Flower. The song's a lot easier to learn if you already know how to do the major scale because it's just little pieces of it. All right, I hope this has been really helpful. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. But take it easy. Learn that first part. Just ignore this bonus section until you get that first part really down. All right? Happy picking.